Hey folks, how y'all doing? Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, gonna do the Remaiden on the E-flite focke-wulf 190. The motor is off, throttle cut is on. Doing the CG test. Now I found that my CG is a little bit further forward than, that's just about perfect. Okay, a little bit further forward than what the manual with my batteries. You gotta remember, everybody's batteries weigh differently. That's why, you know, I don't want to give you exact numbers, because my exact number, mine was about 110 instead of 115 as far as millimeters, but that's for me. My batteries may weigh differently than yours. So that is something to figure. Okay, got my timer set for 4 minutes. Turn the motor back on. Now that was with the landing gear obviously down. So we have no wind, but I want to see how the plane behaves without using flaps at all before I start doing anything with flaps. Now the manual calls out for no flap mix. My rates right now are high rates, which is 100% throws over 30% expo. If you notice, my throttle, my prop stops now, and which is what I wanted. I still have it at a negative 130%. That's what they recommend, but I'll talk about more about what I did differently after the flight. So right aileron, left aileron, up elevator, down elevator, right rudder, left rudder. I do have safe available on a switch, but I'm only running an AS3X right now.
Gear up.
Same problem. Same problem. I've got that battery almost completely forward, and she still is wanting to climb on me. Well, you know what? I think I had my trim set way high, because she's flying pretty good now.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Landing flaps. Flaps up.
Yeah, you don't want flaps. She really started to balloon on me with flaps. Not too bad. I'm going to try moving that battery even more forward. Now let me get her landed.
Landing flaps. Flaps up.
Hold on. Flying better.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
But she still seems like she's wanting to be tail heavy on me. All right, let's get her turned. Let me get her turned around here. Let me make sure that my monitor on my monitor that where my elevator's at. Okay, let's take a look at the monitor here. Okay, elevator. Oh, all right. Well, let's see, and all right, that's down to, okay, it's now zeroed. The elevator's now zeroed. Let's turn our prop off. Okay, and go to, take a look at my battery real quick. Oh, I got plenty of battery. All right, we're gonna put this down for just a second, and I'm gonna move that battery, try to go even more forward. So I don't have the drop tank on, just so you know. See my tab there? Let's see if I can even move this bad boy. Unplug it. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna unplug it. I want to finish this flight. I don't want to start the timer over again. But I think I can go maybe even further forward. You gotta remember, these Spectrum batteries, they don't weigh it. They're lighter than your traditional batteries. So, all right, let's see what that does for me. Okay, let's see if that's not even using that back strap. Okay, so let's see what that does. I put the elevator back to neutral, and let's just see if that doesn't help. Of course, you gotta turn your motor on. All right. All right. Well, it's a good looking bird, isn't it? Yep. See? Prop stops. Right, left, up, down.
Gear up. Gear down.
Still feels like she's ballooning. I know I'm up high.
Time remaining 1 minute.
She's a gentle flyer. Of course, I'm not flying her very fast either. Only about half throttle right now. I think I got her trimmed out now. All right, let's take a look at our, definitely a better flight. All right, I definitely need some down elevator mix because she was ballooning on me. I think I'm getting her dialed in, folks. I'm getting her a little more dialed in. Let's take a look at our battery. Still got plenty of battery. So let me go in here to my flap system, and let's put in a little bit of 20% for takeoff flaps. Let's put 10% for down elevator, and then for landing, let's put in 20% and see what that does. See what that looks like.
Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps. Flaps up.
Okay. All right. Let's go and tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my timer, and because I already looked at my battery, it's got plenty of time. We're going to well, we're just going to leave that alone. I can just fly for a little bit. I reset my timer, didn't mean to, but all right, got that battery a little more forward now. Okay. All right. All right, now that's my audio, or my throttle noise it makes.
Gear up.
She still wants to
Gear down.
balloon on me.
Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps.
Hey, landing flaps. She didn't balloon, so that mix is working pretty good. Flying better now. Definitely flying better. But I got the flaps down. There's just a slight bit of balloon.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Not bad. All right, not bad. Getting better, folks. It's getting better. We're actually going to try takeoff flaps this time. All right. Now she wants to balloon still when I, all right, we're going to check our battery on the smart stuff. Okay, still got a lot of battery, over half. Okay, so back to here. Got enough for one more takeoff and landing. I'm gonna put even more down trim in there. All right, here we go, takeoff flaps.
Gear up. Flaps up.
Hey. I've actually got to have a little bit of up trim. Not bad. Folks, I think I finally got her dialed in.
Landing flaps. Gear down.
Yep. Think I finally got her dialed in, folks.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Yep. Let's actually think about landing on the runway this time. Yeah, folks, I think I've got this bad boy finally dialed in. Got enough for one more. And I know I said that last time, but I gotta try. Let me take a look at my battery on the handy dandy screen, make sure I'm still over half. Yeah, still over half. All right.
Takeoff flaps. Gear up. Gear down.
I know I'm flying around with gear down, but
Landing flaps.
folks, I think I got her dialed in. I think I do. Hey, all right.
Flaps up.
Think I've got her dialed in. All right, I know what I just said. We're gonna do it one more time. This time we're not gonna land with any flaps. No,
Remaining 1 minute.
no flaps this time. Should eat out a lot of that. A lot of that bounce by taking the flaps out. Hey! All right! All right! Yeah! Folks, I finally got her dialed in. I'm happy. Very, very happy. There you go, folks. Now to tell you what I did.
Motor
All right, motor off. And look, the motor stops. All right. I'm gonna turn the, I'll just tell you. All right. You know how on these new generation, the receivers, the smart stuff and all that, you go in there, you bind her up, and then you go through forward programming and you pick your save channel and all that kind of stuff. I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that. I went in there like the E-flite models were 2 or 3 years ago with just the regular safe select, which is another option in the manual you can do. Put my finger on this bind button, bound her up, already had the model set up, and then I went through the old-fashioned way of finding a channel assigned, made it H, where I could see it on my monitor page, and I use the, you know, the switch things where you hold them in together and you pick your safe switch. Well, that's what I did for H, kind of the old-fashioned, what is now the older-fashioned way of doing it with the Spectrum setup. Made sure all my trims were zeroed before I did that, and I've just with my this battery, you can go all the way forward. I think I can even go further forward. So my advice, if you've got a 5000, shove that thing as far forward as you can get. But you can see, if you look at my my elevator right now, it still looks trim. But when I go to my monitor, okay, when I go to my monitor, it's still positive. Yeah, it was still okay, so I could have actually gone, yeah, it was up just a little bit, so I had to have a little bit of down trim, but I got her dialed in. She needs just a touch of dial, a little bit of down trim from factory, a 5000 all the way forward, because you can take up to like a 7000. So I think that's what they're allowing for. So that's what I did. I just bound up the old-fashioned way. Didn't do any of the smart. You automatically get the telemetry anyways, you know, your battery and all that voltage. So that was a lot easier, simpler, and she flew better for me. That's just for me. That's my experience. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I am pumped and happy. This beautiful warbird is flying great for me now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, faith, family, friends, and then planes. Bye-bye.